Hi, I'm Andrea Sousa, Director of Sales with Vantage Food, and I'm here with Laura Williams.
Hi, I'm Laura Williams. I'm an Applications and Technology Manager at Vantage Foods. I have 10 years of experience in the food industry working with specialty ingredients, and today we're going to be talking about customer solutions.
And we're specifically going to talk about customer solutions for clean label and natural cakes. And the big question is, what is clean label? It really can vary from customer to customer.
It can, and it varies also between the customer, the consumer, and retailers.
And there's lots of challenges with clean label solutions where there's so much variability. What are some of the things that you've seen?
Some of the challenges I've had to overcome is working with no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, and no artificial sweeteners. A lot of places like to have pantry friendly, where it's only ingredients that you would find in your pantry at home. No high fructose corn syrup, no preservatives, trans fat free, and the list goes on.
So with all of the regulatory challenges and the different definitions of clean label, that represents its own challenges, right?
It sure does.
How do you create solutions for customers when the requirements are so different?
So my role as a solutions provider is to first understand the customer's definition for clean label, and then understand what functionality they're looking for from their specialty ingredients, and then finally what their processing capabilities are.
And those processing capabilities are so varied from bakery to bakery, so that is definitely an important consideration to make whenever offering a solution to a customer. One of the other challenges that a lot of our bakeries are facing is just with supply chain challenges. All of our products at Vantage are manufactured in the United States, which allows us to ensure continuity in supply and really helps to alleviate those sometimes very major supply chain challenges. I think it's time to start baking.
Let's start baking. Today we're going to make a high sugar cake. The high sugar content of the cake creates some pan release challenges.
Definitely lots of challenges, and this can be a high sugar cake or cakes with inclusions. So before we start our baking process, we always want to begin with the end in mind, which is to make sure that our pans are prepped for our cakes. So what we have today is a pan release. It's called Thrifty Gold. It has some solids in it which help to aid in the releasing of the cake. We have many different release agent solutions though, including organic and also clean label. So really, again, it's what your needs are. And this can be applied many different ways. If you're a small bakery and you just want to hand apply it, you can do so as I am now with a brush, or you can run it through equipment, and we do also have equipment solutions that work perfectly with this as well.
Well, let's go through the ingredients. We have the flour in the bowl already, sugar, baking powder, powdered milk, 4 eggs, 2 stages of water, satin glow shortening, and the Cake Mate emulsifier.
And what is the importance of the emulsifier in a cake application?
So the Cake Mate will increase the volume of the cake, it will even out how the cake raises, and also strengthen the cell structure of the cake.
So these cakes will be beautiful when they come out of the oven.
They will be beautiful.
They will be.
They will be.
And the Cake Mate too, I mean, what we're using today may or may not be considered clean label by some customer requirements, but we do have the ability to customize all of our solutions.
All right, let's start mixing. So Andrea, here we are. One of the cakes has cooled off, and we have another cake that's been made without the satin glow shortening or the Cake Mate emulsifier. As you can see, there's already quite a difference in appearance with the cakes. So let's depan this one.
Wow, look at how beautiful that depans. It just slides right out of the pan. That looks
sure
great.
does.
And it's so beautifully formed too, just very even.
So as you can see already, the cake with the satin glow shortening and the Cake Mate emulsifier has more uniform color, size, and more volume as compared to the cake that does not have the shortening or emulsifier in it.
It absolutely does. It looks great. Let's take a look at the inside.
Now that the cakes are cut and lined up, you can see that the cake with the Cake Made Emulsifier and Satin Glow shortening has a more uniform appearance, which is important because consumers eat with their eyes first.
They sure do.
And then the cell structure is also more uniform, showing that air was been distributed throughout the cake, and the cell structure is finer also, as compared to the cake without.
And what does that translate to when we actually eat it?
When we eat it, that translates to a more uniform and enjoyable mouthfeel, and it also will lead to more moisture retention over the shelf life of the cake.
Sounds great. I can't wait to eat these myself. But really, it sounds like between the pan release, the shortening, and the emulsifier, we baked some beautiful cakes. On behalf of Laura and myself and all of us here at Vantage Food, thank you for joining us today.